What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So it's weekly rotation time. It was absolutely ridiculous, the rotation that we have on hand today. You can see a lot of them over my shoulder right here. One of the best weeks in a long time. Yeah, standing on that one. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. What a great smelling week. It's week number 278, and a lot of bouncing around, a lot of different places. Got my share of compliments here and there. Not like the most complimented week of all time with my fragrances, but strong compliment getters. We added a long discontinued gem to the collection. Shout out Smooth Operator, long time channel subscriber and member for hooking your boy up. But we've got a good one this week. Stay tuned. Starting off on Sunday. So this is the newest release in the Wanted line, and a lot of people seem to be digging it. Forever Wanted Elixir. It is pretty good. A little fruity up top, spicy, leathery. I keep hearing people say Tuscan leather clone. In the vein of it, sure. Smells just like it. Stop it. Yeah, I get it, but it's like, it's not the same. But kind of like, I guess, a designer take on it, where it's not identical, but uses similar elements, if you will. It's good. It's not my favorite in the line, but it is a really good release. I'm glad to have it. I still like the Black Bottle. The Most Wanted is my favorite of the bunch. Has been since it came out. The Parfum came out since. The EDT Intense came out since. The Forever Wanted Elixir came out since. It's still my favorite. So, boy, you really can't go wrong here. If you're a fan of any of the fragrances in this line, there's a real strong possibility that you will like this one. I believe it's the spiciest of all the ones that I've listed. They all kind of tie into one another for the most part. This one is a bit fruitier, and again, that leathery accord does separate it a bit, but at its core, it's still a wanted fragrance, you know? So if you have one, it's not necessarily you have them all, but if you have one, you understand the profile. So if you like those, you'll probably like this one, and it's a pretty good performer. I did get a compliment out in the wild with this one, because, I mean, not surprised. It comes across like it would be a high compliment factor fragrance, right? Azzaro, Forever Wanted Elixir. Then we got the Shower, my favorite fragrance, because the dent don't lie. Zaharoff Signature Seraphim Blue. Juice level continues to drop. Last year's release, my favorite release of last year, my most worn fragrance, and I couldn't even tell you how long. It still hasn't been a year yet since it released, and I put that much of a dent in the bottle. A little fresh green, crisp apple, creamy coconut, powdered iris, salty sea breeze, aquatic, creamy musk, just beautiful coastal, by the beach, blue. I've had people argue with me and tell me it's not a blue because, I mean, they get stuck in that designer mind frame of what designer blues are. This is very much a blue fragrance. At its core, if nothing else, aquatic. Saltwater aquatic. If nothing else, boom, there's your shut the hell up in the argument thing. Because I've had a lot of people, this is not blue at all. No, it's not Blue Chanel. You're right. It's not Y. It's not any of those, that's for sure. It's not Aqua Atlantique or Dylan Blue. It's not, it's not those. It's not some Ambroxan Bomb or, loaded down with Ice Super and stuff like that. I get it. But for a luxury fragrance, this is definitely one of. And for me personally, my favorite fragrance. That's why I keep going back to it. I love wearing it. I would encourage you to sample it. It may not be your favorite fragrance. It may be a pass for you. You may really like it and want to get a bottle, but you won't know if you don't try it. Out the Shower, Zaharoff Signature Seraphim Blue. Moving into Monday, speaking of Zaharoff, what I believe to be probably the most well-rounded, versatile, just, I don't know, wow of a fragrance from Zaharoff. We've got the first of the Privé line. This is Precious Treasure in the Basilius collection. This is an spicy, ambery, musky, woody fragrance. A little bit of a slight waxiness to it because of the Bushman candle note. It has a natural waxed coating to the stem on it. It's so good. And it'll sneak up on you. The reason I say that is nose fatigue's kind of an issue with this one for a lot of people, especially for me. And it just has this radiant sillage. It just kind of just constantly just bubbles around you nonstop, lingers and trails. It wears like a light, airy fragrance, but it performs like a savage beast. It really does. It's so beautiful. It really is. It's so freaking good. Again, fresh, spicy, ambery musk, woodsy. It's really good. It's very well rounded. There's a sensuality and a sexuality to it while still maintaining a lot of versatility and masculinity without being over the top, old school masculine or anything like that. This is definitely worth checking out. You can get samples of this one. This is the most expensive fragrance from the line because it's the most expensive oil George has ever purchased. This stuff's pricey for what's in it. Yeah. Might want to try it for yourself during the day. Zaharoff, Precious Treasure. When I got out the shower, speaking of discontinued fragrances, this was not the one I was referencing. You can see right here over my shoulder the one I was referencing, Discontinued Gem. But I do have 2 bottles of this. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, Beauty of Capri. I do like to rock this one out the shower. This one amplifies that fresh citric grapefruit smell, lemon grapefruit kind of thing going on. From the original, you lose some of the smokiness, you enhance some of that salty aquatic smell. Because it does smell like light blue, just certain elements are heightened, certain elements are lessened. Really good. Really, really freaking good. I like to rock it out the shower. And I don't really have much else to add to it. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, Beauty of Capri. Moving into Tuesday, the newest Lattafa Khamrah flanker, we've got Dukhan. The smoky, spicy twist on Lattafa Khamrah. Yeah, it smells like Khamrah because it's a real flanker. It smells like a spicier, smoky Khamrah. Dukhan, as about 40 comments let me know, in Arabic means smoke or smoky or something along those lines. And that makes sense because in the top there's a smoked spices accord. And boy, if that isn't fitting, because it does have a smoky, spicy element that's ever so present with that traditional ambery, sweet smell of Khamrah. It's a phenomenal performer. I think it's superior to Khamrah. It kind of evolves the profile a little bit while still maintaining Khamrah at its core. I do like it better than Khamrah Kawa, which is Khamrah plus coffee, basically. It's a good one. So much spice. Now, if you want to avoid redundancy, then avoid this one. If you have the original or Khamrah Kawa, because you're going to get a certain level of redundancy when they flanker accordingly, because a proper flanker is going to have the base DNA of the original that it's being flankered from, and this definitely does have that. Again, it's just Khamrah with a heavily enhanced spicy accord and add a little bit of smokiness. Boom. You get Khamrah Dukhan. I personally, if I had to pick between the 3, I would take this one. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I think it's a damn good release, though. During the day, and nothing out the shower. Lattafa's Khamrah Dukhan. Moving into Wednesday, hands down, best smelling day of the week. This is the Coconut Lagoon day. Those of you that watch the weekly rotation, that's usually the day that gets dubbed this, whatever, during the day, plus Coconut Lagoon in the evening. Shout out to Smooth Operator Jay. I really appreciate you. He's actually a channel member to both of my channels. On a live stream the other day, because he heard me mention how much I've been wanting to add this, because I do have like a 15 ml decant. Like, it's not like I don't have damn near a lifetime of sprays with my size fragrance collection of it. I just always wanted to add a bottle, and he reached out and he's like, hey man, I'd love to send you a bottle that I have, add it to your collection. And he shipped me a roughly like 80% full Acqua di Gio Essenza, 75 ml. Oh yeah. 40 mLs go for about $185 on eBay. We looked on the live stream the other day. It was like, just to give some perspective on, dude could have totally sold this. He could have sold this $200. If he'd have listed this on eBay for $200, somebody would have snagged it up quick. 80% full, Essenza 2.5 ounce bottle. Yeah. It's so good. So a lot of people keep asking, this or Bentley Silver Lake? Okay, Bentley Silver Lake is a great replacement for this. The difference is this has a fresh floral component that's omitted from Bentley Silver Lake. All of that Acqua di Gio characteristic of this one, the aquatic green freshness, clean musk, that 90s smell, basically, is here, and also in Bentley for Men's Silver Lake. And it's a little metallic in Bentley for Men's Silver Lake. A little metallic here, a little bit more in Bentley Silver Lake. But that fresh white floral component that doesn't add any femininity to this, just adds a certain layer of depth and freshness, is not in Bentley for Men's Silver Lake. That's a phenomenal performer, and instead of spending the money on this, which I don't know if I was ever going to, that's why I didn't have a bottle. It was like, I think it's the value is not there to me. It's just way, way, way over retail. It's not serious. It's not that serious. When Bentley for Men's Silver Lake's good enough. So keep that in mind. But man, comparatively, yeah, this is absolutely better than Bentley for Men's Silver Lake. It's just so overpriced. And they had got away from magnetic caps for a while. It was this and Profumo were the magnetic cap ones. And then they got away from them a while. Now they've recently brought back the magnetic caps. But yeah, fragrance community icon over the last decade, that's for sure. Super happy to have this. Crazy strong. I got 3 compliments aside from the wife. I wore this one because we had a lot going on that day. We were going to be gone most of the day. 3 compliments plus the wife makes 4 for that day. I had 5 sprays around the neck, 2 on my arms, 1 on each arm. Way more than enough because this stuff's a freaking monster. This is, now that I revisited, I forgot how strong it is. This is the strongest Acqua di Gio they've ever put out. This is stronger than Profumo. This is stronger than Profondos, which they're pretty damn strong too. But this is a straight monster in the line. It's outrageous. It's so good. It really is. If you get an opportunity to get it for a reasonable price, jump on it. But it's not so serious that, you know, if you want to get a really close experience and spend $30, $30 to $40, get Bentley from Silver Lake. It's good enough, I promise. But if you can get the original, it's always the best route because it is the magic. Acqua di Gio Essenza. So happy to have that. And then out the shower, Old Faithful. Had a shave. Sphinx Beard, Caribbean Island. And Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon. Virgin Island Water Clone. I got the soap, the shave soap, and the aftershave splash. And then this is, you know, in the vein of Virgin Island Water. It's not the same because it's Pina Colada, Skittles. Because you got sugar candied citrus. You've got sugary artificial coconut. You've got creamy vanilla. A little bit of caramel. Starting to actually smell like caramel instead of just sugar these days. But I just love this combo. It's the greatest smelling thing I've ever smelled. So anytime, wherever this ends up in the week, because I've been on a kick, every time I shave, I kind of go this route. It ends up being the best smelling day of the week. But yeah, during the day and out the shower, I mean, was there ever going to be a doubt this was the best smelling day of the week? Acqua di Gio Essenza, Coconut Lagoon. Moving into Thursday, we've got a new release from the house. The wife is a big, big fan of this one. I got the You Smell Pretty over and over throughout the day. We were out and about for a lot this particular day too. Performance is really good. The new Polo 67 Eau de Parfum from Ralph Lauren. Now the opening on the EDT is better, but the heart and dry down on this is better. It's a little spicier. It's a little muskier. It doesn't have that smoked woody accord. It does have the woodiness to it. It's just really good. It's really good. Still gun to my head, I think I would take the original over it. I just love the opening, that pineapple opening. This has some more citrus blended with the pineapple that's in the heart. It's still, again, it's like an evolved version of Polo 67 EDT, which it should be. It's a concentration upgrade. You need to add a little bit of nuance and raise the oil concentration. That's typically the way it goes when it's done, you know, how we expect it to be. They did that here. It is a great fragrance. I would highly encourage checking it out. It's just that opening is just so good on the EDT. Even though the life of this one is better, the several hours following is better on this one, that first 20 to 30 minutes of the EDT is just that good. So I still a toss-up right here in the moment. I'm like, I'll probably still go with the EDT, but when I did the video, I was like, nah, this is better. And if I wear this tomorrow, I'll be like, this is better. So I'm glad to have both. It's a good problem to have, I guess. Do you need both? No. Choose wisely. Go sample them. Go to a department store. Try them for yourself. If you just want to get one, get them online. You can get them cheaper. This hasn't really hit the discounters heavily yet, but the other one is in full effect, around like $60 from discounters. So, but it is good. It is good. This is definitely a really good designer release this year. Ralph Lauren's been coming with it. The Ralph's Club line and then the Polo 67 line the last several years. Been coming with it on these versatile men's fragrances. Gotta say, they've been like poster children for the brand. They smell like what Polo fragrances should be. So kudos to them. But during the day and nothing out the shower, the new Ralph Lauren Polo 67 Eau de Parfum. Moving into Friday. I do believe this to be one of the best affordable fragrances for men money can buy. I titled my Scent of the Day Shorts video as such. We are talking about Afnan Supremacy. Not only intense. Yes, I do slightly prefer the collector's edition. I think it's great to have both because I don't think they're too redundant to one another. Because this doesn't quite smell just like Aventus. It doesn't quite smell just like Hachivat. It smells like a bit of both and kind of its own thing. Blackcurrant balm, oak moss balm, spicy green, woodsy, tart, fruity, inky. Yes, yes, Lord, monster performer. Collector's edition smells like Absolute Aventus, which is a bit more citric, fresh and spicy, more woods. That's got a creamy white floral heart. So while there are some relatable elements, they're not the same fragrance. So I don't think they're actually all that redundant. I think it's great to have both personally. And then on top of that, you can also have Silver. That's the one that smells like Aventus because they were literally trying to make Aventus. And they did a really good job. It's kind of forgotten because so many Aventus clones have come out. People tend to forget how good and how accurate and how decent the quality is for like $25. Afnan Supremacy Silver actually is because it's been around for so many years. People forget about that one. So having all three of them, Supremacy Silver, Supremacy Not Only Intense, and Supremacy Collector's Edition, is actually a nice little collection of masculine Aventus-like fragrances that all offer something different from one another. And there's no real supreme level of redundancy. There's redundancy, but not to where it's like I would advise against it. Make your own decisions. But yeah, for the money, this is incredible. And it is a little heavier. It's a little darker, but I've worn it in the summer over the years many times. I think you can wear it year round. 3 to 4 sprays is all I do because it's an absolute monster. Nothing out the shower, but during the day, Afnan Supremacy. Not only intense. Finally, on Saturday, a close contender for best smelling day of the week. Oh, buddy, what a 1-2 combo this was. The most recommended fragrance in the history of this channel, Acqua Essenziale Blue from Salvatore Ferragamo. Huge, huge, huge fan of this one. A little bit of citrus. It's not really all that aquatic. It's, you know, a powdery, sweet aromatic with the lavender tonka bean combo. You get a little bit of earthy green smell from cypriol, some cedarwood, a bit of ambroxan gives it, you know, a little bit of the shower gel feel. Not so much an aquatic, but it's nice and fresh, spicy. It's a good performer. It's still super affordable. I still throw the stamp of approval on this one. I think it's one of the best fragrances money can buy if you're looking for bang for your buck, high-level versatility. That's not just basic blue. You got to remember, this is a powdery blue. It's not overly sweet, but it's sweet. It's not overly aromatic, but it's aromatic. It's not loads of ambroxan, but there is ambroxan. It's not too spicy, but it is spicy. It's not a citrus bomb, but there's a touch. You see what I'm saying? Like everything's kind of smooth and well balanced and not too much of any one thing. This is, in my opinion, the best works Ferragamo's put out for men. And they got a lot of really good fragrances. The self-titled line, the Ferragamo line, Ferragamo Intense, Red Leather, Bright Leather, Spice Leather, all of those are amazing. They got a lot of good stuff. F Black was heralded for a long time. Like it's so on and so forth. They got some really good men's fragrances. Some very underrated. Ferragamo Uomo Signature, Ferragamo Uomo. That line. They got some bangers, guys. This is the best one to me. That's why it's the most recommended on this channel. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Yes. So get your hands on it if you trust me and value my opinion and you like blues. You need to add this to your collection, guys. There's going to be a link down below. Out of all the links that are down there, this is the one where I'm like, yeah, if you have a similar taste and you like blues, buy this. If you haven't yet, many, many people have taken my advice on it over the years, and the vast majority have thanked me later. Like we always talk about, spray now, you might thank me later, which I don't say that much anymore, but this is one of the reasons I used to say that so much. But yeah, during the day, one of my faves ever. Mount Rushmore, probably. If I had to like redo my Mount Rushmore, it might be up there. In the modern day, this is like the modern day choice for me. Acqua Essenziale Blue. Then when I got the shower, this is what made it so special. I gave this a 9 out of 10 on my first impressions. I finally got around to doing a full wearing. This is so good. We did an honorable mention on mouth-watering citrus fragrances the other day. It made it a top 11 instead of top 10. It is Akro Smile. This will put a smile on your face. The bergamot raspberry combo smells like a juicy lemon, really, more than anything else. It's just so freaking good. And look how good this atomizer is. Mouth waters immediately. That's why it was in the mouth-watering citrus video. Good Lord. And this was the first fragrance we talked about in there. This is amazing. What a surprise this fragrance ended up being. Decent performance, average, I would say 6-hour range. I didn't really clock it too much. I didn't notice it after several hours, but it was like, you know, last night. It was late into the evening. I was only up for like 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours after I sprayed it. So who knows when it really died out. Let's assume it's average, you know, to be safe. It's really good. It's really good. Afro Awake's a really good coffee fragrance. Don't get me wrong. That's the other one that I got from them. It's loaded right here. It's amazing. It's gotten a lot of love from the brand, but Smile literally puts a smile on my face. It's one of the best citrus fragrances I've ever smelled. The raspberry really complements it. It richens up. It makes for a sweet citrus more so than a fruitiness. It's so good. Out the shower, my. This is amazing. Acro Smile. Well, that's this week's rotation. This has been driving me nuts. See this? How that keeps popping up from the blinds, from the sun coming in. Just the right spot to drive me nuts. Because I can see myself here and here. Got the screen on the camcorder and then the desktop monitor right here. So it is what it is. Irrelevant, I know. Inner thoughts coming out. That's how I roll with my natural flow. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Again, I will have links down below. If you want to check any of these out, you don't have to buy shit to watch these videos. It's there for your convenience if you choose to take my opinion to the next level of actually spending some of your money. That's up to you. Buy at your own risk. These are just my opinions and my thoughts that I share with you on a daily basis. And in this case, weekly rotation, week to week. A great week in the books. One of the better weeks. I always have a really good week when it comes to smelling good. But, I mean, I don't think I've ever had a bad week when that happens. But it's a serious rotation right here for me, in my opinion. I mean, you may agree. You may not agree. But I appreciate you spending some of your time on Sunday with me if you watch this the day the video comes out. So make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. We'll see you on the next one.